Hi, it is Columbus Day. Thanks for joining me. I'm RJ Hender. Many of you know me from my radio program. It is originated from themicroeffect.com, Monday through Friday in the mornings from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Also from my website, morningliberty.com, and now from Facebook, Morning Liberty RJ Hender. Feel free to go there and say hello. I just took a couple of phone calls, and this is my third shot at creating this video today. There's issues that I think we should talk about, and I think our RV is on its way. It's just amazing. There's a few things that we need to remember as we move forward here. I believe in Iraq they need to finish organizing their government, and that is happening. I believe that the Bible talks about the day when God will take the wealth from the wicked and hand it to his people. I believe that is about to happen. One of the things here, as you and I take a look at what is happening regarding the Iraqi Dinar and our RV, is JP Morgan. They're holding the short on silver, and they need the RV to happen, or they are in a lot of trouble. It's very possible with the events that are coming that they will take it in the shorts if silver goes up to 40 bucks, $50, $70, $100 an ounce. So the RV will help them push the price of silver down to $20 an ounce, and it would be a temporary fix. In fact, the US dollar would get a shot in the arm, and the dollar would have a rally that America really needs. Before I get started with more details, the flag that you see behind me, that was given to me as we laid to rest my father. He was serving in the Coast Guard during the Vietnam Wars, and I made sure that we laid him down properly. And I believe, you see, that's here in my office because the freedoms that you and I have been handed to us by men and women who have already served. They have already sweated for us and bled for us and laid down their lives for us so that we can have freedom to some degree. And your children and my children now, they are at risk, very much at risk. The question is, will they have freedom? And that duty, that responsibility rests upon your shoulders and my shoulders, our children and their children. And I wonder sometimes, what will they say of our generation? What will they say of us? And I have discussions with my children. They know this work that I am engaged in, and it's taken over my life, and I let them know if I am not successful, if we are not successful, they may not have a tomorrow with freedom. So that's why I do this. I am engaged 11, 13 hours a day with my radio program and with morningliberty.com, the website, and now with YouTube. I am doing my best to reach Americans and to wake them up, to let them know that our future is at risk and that right now is a crucial time in history, in your history, in my history, and we had better make a difference. I'm not saying that we need to stand up with arms and get violent about it. In a peaceful way. It's like Gandhi a week ago, his birthday on the 2nd of October. My birthday is tomorrow. That with peaceful resistance we can make a difference. And this year, 2012, the year of the end of the world, as we have been told for decades and decades, and I don't believe it one bit, we have a future that we are about to embark on. It's like a new beginning that is about to arrive. You see, that's what is about to happen for you and me, a new beginning. Next to the American flag is a representation of the American Indians, and it is outrageous how we have treated them. Many patriots continue to talk about the FEMA camps and the red list and the yellow list and the blue list, and yet more than 900 American tribes now exist in America, and there is a soft and gentle word for it, but it is wrong, a reservation. These, in fact, are concentration camps, and I don't believe we can move forward with freedom without them, the indigenous people who were here first. We need them and they need us, and I appreciate even more every day that I have family that did come to this country on the Mayflower. You see, they brought their women. They came here for freedom. And I appreciate even more every day how my mother, her mother was descended from the American Indians who met them, Chief Massasoit and his people, and we became family. And I think in many ways we need to become family. We need to take very seriously the indigenous people who were here first. And the intel that I got last week regarding some of these American Indian tribes, that they may have cashed in their dinar. Well, yeah, I'm glad for them. Well, with a phone call I just received, it's very clear that the RV must happen to help this bank, JP Morgan Chase, and to help Citibank. They will take it in the shorts if silver goes up to 30 and 40 and 50 and 70 and 80 and $100 an ounce. So this RV will help them push down the price of silver, at least temporarily. This RV will help the dollar to get a shot in the arm to rally, at least temporarily. A lot of people, the U.S. Treasury, the Federal Reserve, the IMF, the World Bank, countries around the world will get a shot in the arm, at least temporarily, from this RV, and it does need to happen. My question is, what will you do if God will bless your life with the proceeds from an RV? Will you spend it away? Will you continue to be in the thick of thin things? By wasting it away, as so many Americans are preoccupied with the wrong thing? Or somehow will you prepare yourself in such a way that you can be a blessing to the people in your family and to be a blessing in the people, for the people in your neighborhood? With this shot in the arm for you and me, yes, God did promise. I believe the words of the Old Testament and the New Testament from the prophets that have already come before, where the wealth of the wicked will be handed to God's people. I believe that day is before us, and it could occur tomorrow. It could occur in a week. Did you know charts are made and are monitored regarding commodities around the world? And in Iraq, yes, in September, Iraq produced about 2.7 million barrels a day of oil. And in this month of October, they're working hard to produce 3.5 million barrels of oil per month, right? And that there is reports that they will work towards creating 10 million barrels a day of oil. So we will see. And Dr. Shabibi in Iraq, it is amazing. His central bank is ready, and the IMF and the World Bank has been working with him, as well as U.S. Treasury officials, to get that bank ready. No, I'm not happy about the people who are behind the Federal Reserve and what they have in store for us, but I think there's more we need to know. If you paid attention to the words that Mitt Romney spoke today, you have to know that John McCain, 4 years ago, he declared that America needs to go into Iran with troops. I think that is what Mitt Romney was telling us today. We know Obama is not in charge in the White House. We know that Mitt Romney will not be in charge if he gets himself into the White House somehow. You know that Mitt Romney is in the pocket of George Bush Sr. It's amazing, even John Huntsman, as he declared that he's running to be the president, that standing with him was Kissinger. What does that say about these people? I believe that a war is in store in front of us. And my question is, will you prepare with the blessing that God is about to hand you with this RV? There's a few people who suggest that only a select few will be able to participate with the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. I believe that many people will be able to participate and benefit and profit from and be blessed by the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. It's like a new beginning for many of us. Question is, what will we do with it? Over in Iraq, I think I'm very concerned. Take a look and realize America's largest embassy ever has been built there in Iraq. What kind of long-term plans do they have in Iraq, the old location for Babylon? Do they intend in creating a new Babylon for the world, anchored in Iraq? Is that what they have in store for us? Do they intend to turn America into a third world nation? And I'm thinking, I love Jurassic Park, right? The movie Jurassic Park. There was one idea there presented that life always finds a way, and that they, the New World Disorder Gang, may have in store for you and me scarcity and war and unrest and even a civil war here in this country, but we don't have to participate in peaceful ways. We can withdraw our consent. They need to remember that we are in charge in this country. So I'm begging you, I'm asking you, if God will bless you with the revaluation of this Iraqi dinar, what will you do with it? Please carefully consider. that I don't know how much time we have. I believe the financial system has collapsed in this country. It has already happened. And I think with Wall Street and from Washington, D.C., and with the Federal Reserve, that they have taken the proceeds of drug money to sustain our financial system. And when this Iraqi dinar finally gets revalued for you and me, and it could be this afternoon, it could be tomorrow, it could be in a week, do you know we have time to get ready? Do you know we have time to organize? Do you know that we have time to prepare so that when this in fact happens, that we can go to work, we can get busy? I believe they want to drag our butts into a third world war. I believe that is what they have in store for us. In fact, Mitt Romney today spoke about how we may have abandoned Iraq. Already, did you know, 5,000 troops are going back into Iraq, we're told, for border security. And already in Iraq are 17,000 independent contractors. These are people who are getting paid what they should for their involvement in the embassies over in Iraq. There are so many things happening. We need to pay attention. Please find your prayer closet. Pray for our country. Pray for your family. Pray for the men and women who serve our country in the military. Those of you who are serving and who see this and hear this know that I love my country. Is this Obama's country or is it your country? This is why I volunteer. I don't get paid for this work. Every month it's a miracle. I have no idea how the lights stay on. I've been doing this for years with my radio program and with my website and now with YouTube and these videos. I'm doing my best to help our neighbors know that they need to wake up. We have a future that is at risk, and it's about time that we get engaged. It's outrageous that we, as Americans, are in the thick of thin things. So hang in there. Have some faith. Yes, fear knocked at the door. Faith answered, and nobody was there. Faith has work to do. Put your faith to work. Put yourselves to work for the future of our country, for the future of our children and their children. And may God bless America. Make sure you check out morningliberty.com. Share this with your friends. We have a country to wake up. Okay? God bless.